What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about BCHG and LTCN. Want to just give a quick update. Okay, I wasn't going to. I was actually going to go to bed, but I figured I would do a quick little update. It does appear with the red day that you've rejected off the overbought zone yet again. You know, time and time again. Every time you've rejected off the overbought zone, it has sent you kind of to these low areas here. So don't be sad if we go down here. It's really easy to think Litecoin LTCN is broken down here. It's really easy to feel vindicated up here, right? But really, if you just stayed neutral, it wouldn't matter, and you're moving up over time anyways, right? So don't be sad. It's the same asset that you're holding 2 days ago. It was the same asset you're holding on this day as it'll be on the day that pulls you down. Likely what I see happening is that you'll actually pull back to this 123 moving average, this green line. You found resistance there, you found resistance there, and now come back and find support on it and then move higher. That's my thoughts. Maybe you don't go that low. Maybe you hold support here at resistance, and previous support and resistance. Maybe you hold support at 1849. I don't know. Let's see. High to low here. 1414. You could pull all the way back to your 886. It's perfect. Literally 1850, guys. 1850, 1870, that's where you're going to go. You're at $20.60 now. When we see the price at 1850, 1860, we're not going to shit our pants. We're going to be like, oh, this was expected. It's okay. It's going to move up afterwards. We're fine. Merry Christmas. Thank you all for being here. And then, of course, if it moves below that, then we shit ourselves. No, we don't. No, absolutely not. If it moves below that, it's still a higher low, right? We're still okay. And we rejected the overbought zone. We're going to try again later. That's the whole point. If I'm wrong, then tomorrow we'll just blast through the roof to end the week on a Friday, but I don't know if we'll do that. But it's possible. It definitely is possible. Sometimes you do get these rejections. Let's see. Like right here, you rejected it once. You literally actually, perfect example right here, right? Where you've rejected it multiple times already, right? Twice, rejected it here, one day. All the way over here. It was this day, and then the next day you came back. You literally came back the next day. So, and here, finding resistance at previous areas of resistance, rejecting the overbought zone a second time, I would have thought that you would go lower. I would have no problem saying that you'd go lower, right? You even closed below this area of support, but that would have been wrong. Even if I, like looking back, hindsight's 2020, I know confidently if I was looking in the depths of this day with the RSI looking the way it did, I would have thought it was going lower. Like it probably would have made sense to call for it to go at least a little bit lower, right? Or down to the 123 even, right? Something like that. I would have been wrong there. Could I be wrong now? In fact, it's kind of odd how similar they seem to be almost, right? Like relative areas of resistance, You're slowly grinding up in a diagonal trend. You're slowly grinding up in a longer but diagonal trend still. A lot of volume, above average volume came in, rejected the overbought zone. A lot of volume, above average volume came in, rejected the overbought zone. I don't know. Wouldn't it be crazy? I would love it, you guys. I would love it. I'm not going to call for this, even though that's what we saw kind of in similar circumstances last time. I'm not going to call for that because it's not the statistical probability. I am going to call for 850 to 860, 870, or I'm sorry, 1850 to 1870 to be the price target. But you never know. You never know, man. And LTC, let's look at LTC real quick. I think LTC is about to rip. I just made C-Zar's crypto picks for the week, and LTC was in that. I think LTC, like for the week, meaning I think this next week's going to be good for LTC. I think LTC is going to do really well, right? It's been consolidating up here. It hasn't rejected, right? A lot of coins, when they make this move, they don't consolidate, they reject. If they consolidate, they move higher. So whether it's today, tomorrow, over the weekend, sometime next week, it's going to start moving up higher. Doesn't mean it can't move down in the meantime, but LTC looks like it wants to move up. If it doesn't break out today enough to get LTCN to move up, then okay, I can see that, right? So I actually wonder. Yeah, actually LTC itself does look like it might want to move down a little bit today. Oh, maybe not. I can't tell. Maybe not, dude. I don't know. I really don't know. It actually might move up. I really don't know. That's hard. It's hard. That's actually kind of hard. I'm going to go with it moves up today. I could be wrong on that. But even if it moves up today and LTCN moves down, you're not going to be scared. Even if LTC moves down today and LTCN moves down a little bit more, you're not going to be scared. Only time to properly be scared is if we break the lows here. And even then it's not proper because we'll just drop to the NAV price, which isn't too far below, and then we'll start moving up. right? The NAV price is up substantially because Litecoin's moved up a lot. So that's LTCN. Let's talk about BCHG. I said I wanted to keep this video brief, and I don't know if I've been doing that. But time's funny, man. It feels like it's been like 10 minutes in this video already. Maybe it's been 5. I don't know. So sometimes time's funny. I'm really good, I feel like, of estimating how much time has passed. But when it comes to these YouTube videos, I've been wrong at times. I've definitely been wrong. With how long a video takes in my head. Sometimes I make a video, I feel like it's taken 20 minutes and it's only taken like 6 minutes. Sometimes I make a video, it feels like it's taken 6 minutes and it was a 30-minute video. You know, it depends. But high to low, BCHG, prodding above that 382. Weekly RSI looking very bullish, but on a daily perspective, you do have higher highs in the RSI. Higher highs in the RSI with lower highs in the price. Yes, this high was higher, but that's the opening price. The closing price is what the RSI is based off. That's here. It's a lower high than this high was on a closing basis. You have higher highs here. That's not normally a good thing. But the saving grace to BCHG, I don't think BCHG will move down as much as LTCN will. Hold on. I don't think it's going to move down as much as LTCN. I think it'll move, if it moves down, it'll move down less, and then it'll probably move up faster or sooner. It'll move up sooner. I think LTCN will probably still have a bigger move up here soon, but I don't know. It depends. BCH is definitely in a precarious situation right now. It's definitely on the precipice of breaking out of this very serious long-term phase of resistance here. That resistance line there. So this, you never know, man. This thing could, like, overnight, tomorrow I could be making this video and we're at $900. Like, genuinely, I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that because this is one of my biggest bags. That would definitely make it my biggest bag if it made that move, but it can happen, right? It can happen. We've seen it before. It's not impossible. That's not the only time we've seen it. We've seen it before. It can happen, right? It doesn't take a lot of time to make these crazy moves. So you know, if BCH takes off, BCHG will obviously just rip. But assuming that this hidden bearish divergence is true, assuming, you know, I do think BCH is going to move up from here, like, relatively immediately. But maybe it doesn't move up today. Maybe it moves up tomorrow or the next day or something like that. Whenever it's the weekend and BCHG is not going. Maybe BCHG pulls back a little bit. Maybe it pulls back a little bit more. I can't see it going below $6.80. You're at $8.20 now. If it goes to 620 or 680, I'm sorry, 680, you're not going to be scared. You're going to look death in the face and smile and laugh and say, bye-bye, go away, come again another day. We're going to go to the heavens. I don't know. Bitcoin Cash, BCHG here. If we look at the 3-hour trust or the 3-hour time frame, it just looks, it doesn't give me like it wants to move down vibes. The only one is the daily, but this could be a lie. This could be a lie. This hidden bearish divergence, it could be a lie. I'm having a hard time with this one. If you guys are having a hard time understanding me, where I'm thinking Bitcoin Cash, BCHG is going to go, I'm having a hard time as well. Don't worry. It's not just you. Maybe not that fib. Let's look here. Let's use this one. The main thing was LTCN. That's why, you know, that's what I started the video with. That's what I saw that inspired this. I didn't know what BCHG would look like as much. I didn't put as much time into that before. If it moves down, 744, 680, that's the lowest it goes. If it doesn't move up tomorrow to close the week out on Friday, it's definitely going to move up next week. You'll probably see prices not just above 10 bucks, but probably even above 13 bucks next week is kind of my thoughts. Because I think in that time, there's no way that BCH doesn't move up. And if it doesn't move up, okay, well, we can reevaluate. But I really think it just looks like it's at the precipice. It's about to break out. It had all this time to reject this area, right? It had all this time to reject this trend line that it's been rejecting its whole life. We go there, right? It's literally had all this time to reject this area, and it's just slowly creeping up. I have a funny feeling it's gonna rip really soon. It's gonna be an explosive move. It's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. That's how Bitcoin Cash does it, though. And if that happens tomorrow, we'll see this thing rip too. But I would maybe see that happening over the weekend or maybe earlier next week is kind of my expectation. So maybe not tomorrow. So BCHG, a little bit of consolidation, maybe tomorrow, maybe not much of anything, or it could be the world. Who knows? But ultimately, yes, next week I would expect you're at targets 1663 to 1327. Or higher, right? if BCH is going to make a move that's like 90% or 80%, why can't this thing make a move that's like 120% or more? You know what I mean? Like maybe who knows how high you're going to go. But BCHG, LTCN, just making a little update video. I got nothing else to say here, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Daily RSI looks bullish as hell. Weekly RSI is getting there. It's definitely getting there. Yeah, I like it. I like the weekly RSI. And, of course, the monthly is bullish as hell, too. That's so you just look like you're in a giant bull flag. Like, it looks so beautiful, right? Oh, man. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.